This is Bob Sansevere here with Pioneer Press reporter Brian Murphy and soon-to-be former Deputy Pioneer Press sports editor John Plume. John is going to ESPN as a big shot reporter. Now, one of the first headlines, and we're going to beat you to it, is no Moss, no Moss. Randy Moss wants to come back and play. He retired. No, Brian, do you see anybody hiring, giving this guy a contract? I think it's a Terrell Owens deal. Nobody's going to want him.
Well, Terrell Owens is a little bit different. He's 38, and I think he caused a few more problems than Moss did. Moss's problems were concentrated at a couple of times. I wouldn't rule it out. He's only 35, and he's only 1 year removed. Owens had so much more baggage and was clearly on the downslope. Don't rule it out. I agree with what you're saying. It's a risk. He's probably got some diminished skills, but I don't think he's as far down the road of irrelevance as Owens.
Well, see, John, I think the diminishment of skills, you weigh that, and then you go to the fact he is a detriment and he can destroy locker rooms. Because young guys look up to him because of his reputation, and he destroyed that Viking locker room. And I think he'd destroy. I don't think it's worth whatever money you'd have to spend to bring him in because, as we remember, he plays when he wants to play.
I think the biggest thing, there's just not a lot of great deep threats in the NFL. This is a guy
he's still not a deep threat. He's not what he was.
This guy's 6'5". He can still jump out of the building
if he wants.
He still runs 4.3.
No, he doesn't.
He sat out the year.
No,
he's motivated to come back and play. He'll probably play for the veteran minimum with an incentive loaded
let me ask
contract.
You this. Why did no one sign him when he left Tennessee?
I don't know.
Because no one wanted him. They realized he's just not worth bringing.
Well, and I think there may be some humble pie that he's been eating in the last year. To be rejected by the entire league, to sit idle for the first time in 14 years. I'm not saying he's a changed person because I'll believe it when I see it, but I think there is a sense of I need to take advantage of this one more time. I need to put my tail between my legs and play nice and take advantage of one last shot.
Here's a very interesting team to watch, I think, with Moss. The Miami Dolphins have the cap space. They're interested in Peyton Manning. If Manning's healthy, I think he signs with the Dolphins. You've got Reggie Bush. You've got Brandon Marshall, who's already a headache, so they know what they're dealing with.
You don't need another headache.
You got Marshall, who's a great possession guy. He's going to catch 90 to 100 balls. You bring in Moss, who can stretch the field. With Peyton Manning, when this guy,
why do you think he can still stretch the field?
When this guy plays with a great quarterback, he's one of the best receivers, if not the best receiver in football.
Lightning in a bottle, Bob. Lightning in a bottle. One season, one shot.
Well, one shot, one game, and he's going to destroy a locker room. No Moss, no Moss, no Moss, or no Moss, no Moss. But we'll find out in the days, weeks, months, eons ahead.